Okay, everybody, today we're writing subtopic number 3 paragraph, and this one is very similar to what we've done for number 1 and 2 subtopics, although this time you have a new main idea, something different that you're writing about. So on subtopic number 1, I wrote about a frog's life cycle. For subtopic number 2, I wrote about what frogs eat. And for subtopic number 3, I'm writing about what eats frogs, or what predators eat a frog. So the frog becomes the prey. So I need to write my topic sentence. Remember, our topic sentence tells our reader what they're fixing to read about. So my topic sentence needs to make sure that it says something about frogs being prey for certain predators. Certain animals eat frogs. I'm going to look at where I left off yesterday just to make sure that it flows together. My conclusion from yesterday said, all in all, frogs are not picky eaters. So today, I need to type something that's going to be talking about how frogs can be eaten. So let me see what I can come up with. Okay, so for this topic sentence, I'm keeping it short, sweet, and to the point. Frogs can be prey for some predators. Now I need to write my juicy details. What do I know about the predators? What kinds of animals like to eat frogs? Well, I know that in forests, raccoons like to try and eat frogs. I know that in rainforests, snakes will try to eat frogs. There's a whole bunch of predators for frogs, but it's kind of exciting how frogs get away from them. So maybe I should say frogs can be prey for some predators, but they have really good defenses. And then that lets me talk about how frogs get away from different predators. So I'm going to do some quick changes now that I'm thinking through my topic a bit more. You can do this with yours as well. If you're writing and you notice that your subtopic is kind of different from what your sentence says, go ahead and switch it so that your topic sentence matches what your details are all about. Okay, so I changed around my topic sentence just a little because I find that I'd rather write about a frog's defenses than just what eats them. So I wrote, frogs can be prey for some predators, so frogs have developed defenses to get away from animals that would eat them. So I told my reader what I'm going to be writing about. And then I started my first detail. It says, many frogs have developed camouflage. That means they can blend into their surroundings. That means they can blend into their surroundings. I'm just going to kind of make that fit in there. Okay, so I have my first detail. They have camouflage. They can blend in. Another thing that frogs have that's a defense against predators is that they are poisonous. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Let me get a text box working. Frogs can be poisonous. So, many small frogs are poisonous. Poison, I-O-U-S. I'm going to have to check the spelling on that word. Many small frogs are poisonous. If a bigger animal tries to eat them, the frog will poison that animal. That's kind of nifty. That's a good defense for frogs. Okay, so frogs can be prey for some predators. So frogs have developed defenses to get them away from animals that would eat them. Many frogs have developed camouflage. That means they can blend into their surroundings. Many small frogs are poisonous. If a bigger animal tries to eat them, the frog will poison that animal. There's a couple other defenses that frogs have, and one of them is the fact that they can jump. So I'm going to write something about that. The frog has very powerful legs that allow it to jump away from predators as well. So I'm just going to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. So I have my topic sentence about frog defenses, and then I have 3 detail sentences saying, giving information about those defenses, and now I need to conclude my paragraph. Remember, a conclusion sentence in your paragraphs closes up your thinking, and we have our conclusion sentence starters that we can use. So I think I'm going to go ahead and say something like, I'm going to need to think on this one, so I'm going to pause my side of the video. Okay, so after thinking about it for a couple minutes, I went ahead and came up with this one. In short, frogs know how to survive in the wild, which is exactly what this paragraph was all about. So I'm going to make it smaller so we can see the whole thing. Uh-oh, I lost part of it. What happened? Oh, here we go. All right, technical difficulties. There we go. Everything's back where it should be now. So all in all, I have a fairly good paragraph going on here. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see it all. Hang on. I'm going to read the whole paragraph to you. And I want you to think about how this whole paragraph talks about one main idea or one topic. It says frogs can be prey for some predators. So frogs have developed defenses to get away from animals that would eat them. Many frogs have developed camouflage. That means they can blend into their surroundings. Many small frogs are poisonous. If a bigger animal tries to eat them, the frog will poison that animal. The frog has very powerful legs that allow it to jump away from predators as well. In short, frogs know how to survive in the wild. Okay, so that's my subtopic number 3 paragraph. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and write your subtopic number 3 paragraph. Remember, your topic sentence needs to be about your subtopic number 3. Your details need to be about whatever your topic was, and your conclusion needs to wrap up your whole paragraph.